Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Learning. So in the previous video I have discussed integer and float conversion. So today I will discuss the hierarchy of operator. Okay, so let's see that in action. So the hierarchy is the priority is first and the operator are, this is multiplication, this is divide, and this is module operator, right? Multiplication, division, and modular division, right? And then in the second, the operator are plus and minus, addition and subtraction. And in the third position there is a assignment operator, right? The name is assignment. So the priority is like this from top to bottom, right? First position, in first position there are multiplication, division, and modular division. In second there is plus minus and assignment operator in last. Okay, so can you pause this video and calculate what will be the result of this? If you can, then mention your result in the comment section. I will see you, and you can comment me if you are not understanding anything, then I can help you. I will make a video regarding what you want to know. So let us see. So here what is happening? So there are the first operator, we should first evaluate this multiplication, division, or modular operation, right? So let us find, this is there is a multiplication, there is a division, and division. So we should first of all calculate all of these three. So but first what should we do? Multiplication or division? So in the next slide you will know that there is a associativity in operator, that is left to right. So left to right means this direction, right? This direction, right? So which operator are at the leftmost position, evaluate that first, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. Okay, so first this is in the left position, so we have to evaluate this, right? So this will be 6 divided by 4 plus 4 divided by 4 plus 8 minus 2 plus 5 divided by 8. So now we have division, right? This one, this one, and this one. So first of all we will do the left one, right? Because left to right associativity there. Okay, so 6 by 2 will give you, 6 by 2 will give you what? Tell me. So it will give you 1, right? Because it will give us the quotient, right? So then plus 4 divided by 4 plus 8 minus 2 plus 5 divided by 8. Then what we will do? We will first remember that we will first evaluate all the multiplication, division operator. Plus and minus will be after that. So first of all we have to evaluate this and this, right? So now we will evaluate this one. So let me write here 1 plus 4 by 4 means the quotient is 1, right? Then plus 8 minus 2 plus 5 divided by 8. So let me write here. So next will be this one, right? Division. So next line will be plus 1 plus 8 minus 2 plus, so 5 by 8. What it will give us? It will give us the quotient, right? The quotient is as this both of these are integer, so the result will be an integer, that will be 0, right? Okay, then we have to calculate that plus and minus, right? So here also which one we should calculate first, this one, this one, or this one, or this one, right? So there is a left to right associativity, right? When the same priority operator are in the same are arising in same line, then you have to left to right associativity you have to consider. Okay, so 1 plus 1, this one will be first calculated. 1 plus 1 will give us 2, then plus 8 minus 2 plus 0. Okay, so now this one will be, because this one in the left side, right? In the leftmost position is this one, so 10 minus 2 plus 0. Then this one, because this one in the left position, then this will give you 8 plus 0, then equal to 8. So this will be the result. The result will be in 8. Okay, so okay, in the next, associativity of operator. So I have already discussed that one, that if the same priority, if there is tie between operators priority, right? So we know first the operator priority is multiplication, division, or modulo, then plus minus, then equal, right? So if both of these are appearing in same line, sorry, and both of these are appearing in same line, we have to see the left to right, right? So that is the associativity of operator, right? So left to right associativity is considered, right? So in this case there is a division and there is a multiplication. The priority is same for division and multiplication, but what will be considered first? So as this is the left side, so left to right, because first of all we will calculate the left one, then after that. Okay, so this will be, so 5 by 2 will be calculated first, then that into 4 will be calculated next. Okay, so just a second. So it will give us the result. This will give us the result 2, the quotient, right, into 4. The result will be 8. Okay, so here first this division operator will be considered, then the multiplication. Okay, so what next? So control instruction, right? The last one is the control instruction. So control instruction is the thing which decide the control flow of the control, right? In which way the program will be executed. So we know in the previous video I have discussed that the control flow is from main to the last of that statement, right? Return statement means the flow start from main and then downwards it goes, right? So but there is a, that is the normal thing, but if there is a loop, there is a switch case statement, that things decide the control flow. If there is a loop or there is a switch case statement, then the control flow can be any other way. Okay, so let us see what type there are four, what is that. So there are 4 types of control flow instruction in C. The first one is a sequence control flow, so that executes sequentially one by one. Then selection control flow, then there is something which select which will be execute first. Okay, then repetition or loop, there is a looping means same instruction will be executed many times, maybe 4 times, maybe 5 times. I will show you everything in the coming video, don't worry about that. And there is a case instruction. There is a case instruction means it will mean that if this case happens, then this will be executed, then if this case happens, then another thing will be executed, if this thing happens, then the other thing will be executed. So this type of instruction are there. Okay, so I will discuss everything in the coming video, so do not worry about these 4 type of things. I will discuss in detail all these 4. Okay, so this was our today's topic. So now let us see in action everything whatever we have learned in the previous video and this video. Okay, so in the previous video we have learned that declaration should be in first, right? So if I declare something x, something y and something z, okay, then plot, there is a value 1, there is a value 2, sorry, there is a value 2 and there is a value 3, right? So we can initialize them here, okay, or we can initialize them later. So let us see x initializing later. Okay, so here we are initializing x, that x equal to 12. Okay, and here also we can do that. So let us do some sorry, I have declared x 2 times. Okay, so this should be z, right? So what is x? I said that we can overwrite, right? Overwrite means this value will be replaced, this 0 will be replaced by whatever we are doing here. Okay, so x equal to, if I write that y plus z, right? So this will be calculated first. So this right side means here, right side means this will be calculated first, because the associativity is this one, right? Plus is in the greater priority, right? So this will be first calculated. So calculation value will be 0 plus z means 12, right? Here 12, so result will be 12 and then 12 will be assigned to x, right? So this 0 will be replaced by 12. So let us see that in action. So let us print that value and verify. So don't forget to give there a semicolon, otherwise it will throw some error or warning. Okay, so printf. So how can we print that value? There should be a percentage sign, right? And the type is integer, right? So d, then what we want to print, x, right? So this should print as the value. So let us save and run. This should give us 12, right? So here you can see this is 12. Okay, so we have successfully see that. Now we have seen that if there is a the float by float or double by double or float or integer by float, that type of thing, then the result will be in float, right? So if this value is, or this, if this value is 12, sorry, let us take 13 and y value, let us change it 3. Okay, you can also change here that y equal to 3, it will be overwritten. Okay, so if we perform that, this, let us take another variable a. Okay, so we will store that result in a. Okay, so a equal to this, this is double value, right? So this will be 13.0, means there shall be a decimal point, right? So that should be 13.0 divided by what? Divided by 3. Okay, let us take 3. So this, the result of a should be, or the result of a should be float type, right? Because there is a float there, in the right side there is a float value. Okay, so the result should be there. So I am copying this, and a is of type, sorry, we have to store that in value 2. because the result will be float type. So the storing should be in float type variable, right? So value 2, and this is float type, so we have to give it percent because we are printing this one and this one is type float. You can see here the type is float. Okay, so for that we have to give percentage f. Okay, so let us comment out this and save and execute. So you can see this is a float, right? And if we use something, let me initialize first value 3. If value 3 equal to 12, so what will happen? The result should be in 12.0. okay, so let us see value 3. You can see 12.000 because this is a float type variable, so the result should be real type, right? Real type. So we assign integer value, but the result is 12.00 because there is a decimal value. That is because the type is float, right? Okay, so if you use here just any constant 15 divided by 3.0, that result also should be float, right? Because if any of the operands are float or real type, then the result should be in real. Okay, so save and run to see in action. You can see the result is 5.000 because one of the operand are real, so the result will be in real, right? And you should store that in real. If you store, so there was a slide that we said that if the float value, if we have some variable that is integer and we store there a value of float, so the result will be in integer, right? So what I am saying that the a is a integer value, right? If we store here 12.9, what will be the result? Pause the video and tell me. The result will be integer, right? Because the type is integer, so it will discard this value and it will print only 12. So let us see that. Let us print here a, and a is a integer, so that will be percentage d. Save and run. You can see 12. There is a warning. The warning is implicit conversion of double to integer. Double means here you can now you can assume that double is float and double are same, so we are converting double to integer. That is not possible, but it is printing the result. It is giving you can ignore this warning. It is saying that you should not use this decimal point because this is an integer value. Okay, so this is also done. Now what we can do, so let me remember what I have thought there. So there was associativity, right? So there was on another thing. If you use two float value, then the result should be float, right? So value 2 is a float type and we are printing value 2, right? So value 2, let us save and run 5, right? So the result is in float value, right? So we can comment out by pressing command and forward slash. Okay, if your cursor in the line, then you can press this command and forward slash, comment and uncomment. Okay, so just pressing command key plus forward slash, or in Windows maybe control plus forward slash. You can try it. Okay, and there was one thing that if we use character ch on, we are declaring a character variable name ch1 and we are storing there a. and in another variable ch2 we are storing there b, right? So we can perform here the addition operation, right? So let us give there another value c, but you can declare that, you can declare it here also, but let me show you here ch3. so you can declare it here also. So declare here and you can calculate in the next line, or you can calculate in the same line. Okay, so you can do this also. So ch1 plus ch2. Okay, so let us copy this and comment out this and paste here, and this is of type character, right? So the format is string should be %c, and we are printing here ch3, right? Okay, so let us save and run. Okay, so this is not printing, or this is printing. Let me check. So it is saying that first comment out that and then check. So it should done the concatenation, but it is not doing. So let us assume that we cannot perform these things. Okay, so we will don't worry, we will see this in the future video in detail about character, how we can perform character operation, and how to add, how to means if you have something in a and you have something in b, then how you can add them. Okay, so I will see that in the later video. There is a things name string. Okay, string, we can use that. Okay, we can use that here. Okay, so we will see that in the upcoming videos, and I hope today's it was okay. So thank you for watching, and if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button and share this playlist with your friend. Thank you very much.